Now, do you know that a lot of performers love to come back to the Festival of King Island? There's some of them that we almost have to put a blockade at the airport because otherwise they're here before you know. Now, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but there's one band you all know by now, Jackson and Wayward, and they're going to come back this year, tell you, and they're going to perform for us again. Let's have a chat with the front lady, Jackie. Welcome.
Thank you, Wade. I'm so excited. Oh, my God.
You can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't stay away. Last festival, I was there doing lighting.
Yeah, now you want to be...
I love it. I just love the island. It's so good.
Well, you can still do the lights, but there's going to be at least 1 hour that I want to put you in the limelight because you have to play for us, mate. And because we had a bit of a chat before. I have a feeling it was 2020 that you guys played for the last time.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how I can tell? I just look at my FOKI hoodies in my cupboard.
There you go. Hey, let's be clear again. For all you outsiders that watch this, FOKI stands for Festival of King Island. Should we then say FOKI? No, because we all keep saying we're having a FOKI good time, and that just sounds better. So sorry, folks. Put your beep in, whatever you like. We just say FOKI. But now, after all a couple of years down the track again, Jackie, what has happened in the meantime with the band?
Well, we've had a bit of a changing of the guard. We've got a new drummer. We've got Sam on drums. So he plays a lot of rock and roll, like a rock and roll cover band. He plays a lot of metal. He writes his own stuff. He's an amazing singer. So it's been really good. He does some amazing backing vocals with us. So he'll be joining us on the island this year. So we're super excited to show him around.
And the rest of the band, I guess good old Battersby is still there.
Yeah, Bat's still writing music. He's still kind of tucked away in the countryside playing his guitars. He's acquired a few more guitars. We don't call it a problem. We call it a necessity. So he's got a couple of nice new guitars. So he's currently in the process of deciding which ones he's going to bring to the island, or which one, I should say, because baggage limit. So he's been writing music.
Is he not? Are we not going to end up with a rack there with a different guitar for every different song, or is not?
Look, unless someone's kind enough to donate their baggage allowance, I don't think we're going to do that. Maybe you can send them over on the barge.
Yeah, well, maybe. That. Now, I'm sure you got a bass player too.
Yeah, Jesse. So Jesse's still with us. Jesse's been with us for quite a few years now. He's amazing. Jesse's just rock solid. He's a happy guy. He loves music. He loves bass. He's got a whole bunch of new bass toys, new pedals and things, and he's just really excited to come back.
Has it been a little bit quiet when it comes to making, creating, and publishing new songs?
A little bit. We've got a few new songs in the pipeline. This year we did have a significant break. I had a major surgery, so we were off for quite a while. But then 12 weeks after my surgery, we were on stage supporting the Super Jesus, so... we got back into it pretty quickly.
So you did feel Super Jesus again when that happened, or after the operation, or
almost?
Yeah, well, I can imagine that. That has been a little bit quiet. And what about touring? It's like traveling around Tassie and.
Yeah, look, we've sort of mainly stuck around Hobart. We've been lucky enough to do a few support gigs. As I said, the Super Jesus. We supported Rose Carleo. Some people might recognise her if they watch The Voice Australia. So she went on singing Led Zeppelin song, and she was absolutely amazing. That woman has got some pipes. So if you're ever near somewhere where Rose Carleo is playing, highly recommend her. She is an absolute powerhouse. So it was an absolute pleasure to support her, and she's a lovely person too. So we did that. We've done a few support gigs around Hobart. There's a local band called Roadkill that released their album recently, and we supported them. I had a really good turnout for that. So, yeah, it's been slow but steady. Yeah.
Is it because I remember years ago that you said to me at some stage, and we're all dreaming, of course, and careers and whatever, yes, where you were talking about hoping to sort of, get a little bit more to the mainland, but I guess, that's also a battle in itself, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. So there's cost, and also I think everybody knows that these days you don't do music for the money, you do it for the love. You know, like if it's in you and you've got something to say, you're going to get out there and you're going to say it. And in today's climate, like just here, like I'm in Hobart, we've had a load of venues closing or being sold on and turned into venues that don't actually do live music. And if they do live music, it's more kind of the cover band kind of scene. So it is a bit more difficult with original music. So I find a lot of people that do original music, they kind of reach their audience through online means more so.
Yeah. How did you ever end up in the music world? That you had a little ukulele at the age of 6, or what's the story there?
So my dad is an amazing guitarist. So I grew up listening to like Creedence Clearwater Revival, The Angels, The Shadows, ZZ Top. My dad's absolute favorite band in the whole world, Status Quo. Yeah, and yours too. So grew up listening to all that good stuff, and I loved to sing, and I loved all the pop princesses on Rage and all that kind of stuff. So I would sing. My dad had this, you know, kind of a little music room studio thing, and I would go down there and like sing into a microphone unplugged, you know, and do all the thing. And I was always really too shy. I went in, you know, talent shows and school musicals, but I was always kind of in the background. And then I met Bat through mutual friends and musicians. And I was at the time living in New South Wales doing a university degree. And I was sending him some demos of me just playing with my guitar. And then I came back over for New Year one year, and I actually just didn't leave. I came with a little carry-on suitcase and I didn't leave. And then one day he's like, do you want to come down and stay down here? He lives in beautiful Madonna, gorgeous country place here with, oh my God, amazing scenery, beaches, everything. So I went down there and he put me in his studio in front of a microphone, and I very promptly had a panic attack. And he kind of just believed in me, you know, and kept kind of pushing me. And then one night we got really, really drunk and we wrote this funk song. And I remember I was so drunk, I laid down on the floor, and my voice was so big that the microphone was still picking me up, and he stopped the track and he said, where did that voice come from? And I said, oh, that's my real voice. And I'd been kind of hiding behind this kind of Disney princess voice because I thought that was more pretty, or I don't know. I just didn't like my voice.
But you're not saying now that you have to be drunk to sing. Come on.
No, I don't have to be drunk to sing. But that was like a really defining moment. And then from then on, we just started kind of writing music. We got a showcase band together because we released an album just under the name Jax. And then we got a showcase band together. We did a showcase, and then it just kind of built from there. And we're still going, and we're still Tassie-based. We're still 100% independent, still 100% self-funded, and we're still making music, still doing rock and roll. So,
well, you make music. I'm going to play a bit of your music. How's that?
Thank you.
Just so people know what it's all about, because most people know Jax and the Wayward, but anyway, we're going to play one of your latest, Ain't Life Hard, with a great, almost, interesting video. Let me say that. It's almost like going back to like a French sort of lifestyle in the early 1900s. What is the song all about? Yeah, Ain't Life Hard? Life can be hard, I know, but...
It can be. So that song was written by Bat with contributions from a singer-songwriter here in Tasmania called Deb Mansky. The song basically is just about kind of living in the daily grind, trying to forge your way in the world of music. Bat comes from the studios of London in the 70s and 80s. He's done it all. He's slept under sound desks in recording studios. He's, you know, traveled around on a promise and a dream and a whisper of the wind. You know, he's done it all. And so he wrote this song about, you know, life can be hard, but, you know, 2 steps back, 3 steps, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I can't remember my own lyrics. Well, they're Malcolm's lyrics. But so it's just basically, it's just life. You know, life can be hard. Life's just hard, but it can be also beautiful and awesome, and look for music, hope and love. And we filmed it in a beautiful pub here. I think it's Australia's oldest operating pub still, the Hope and Anchor, down here on the Hobart waterfront. And so the scenery that you see in the video is actually just how the pub is. It's absolutely gorgeous. And so I kind of came up with the concept of the video. I wanted it to be, it's kind of bluesy and cool. So I thought I want a bluesy, old kind of world effect.
Now that you've taken all you can, you made off with the world. How can I stand to give a damn when all you've got are fake pearls? All the words in the world can't say what lies in wait when you can't get a game. Ain't life hard? So hard. Ain't life so hard? Ain't it hard? Ain't life so hard? So hard. Ain't life so hard? Don't spend a lifetime asking why the hell you're standing here. And if you feel a different future, beware the dealer hides her fees. Red scratches running up the wall, cuts much deeper when there's no one to call. Ain't life hard? So hard. Ain't life so hard? Ain't it hard? Ain't life so damn hard? So hard. Ain't life so hard? Two steps up and three steps back. Look for music, hope and love. Still I'd like to know right now who made off with the world. I don't care much for your simple ways. Made reservations on this one-way train.
There was Ain't Life Hard by Jax and the Wayward. Great video, great song, of course, and particularly when you're a little bit into the rock side of music, definitely enjoying it. And you will hear plenty of it on the 13th and 14th of February. We're still talking to a singer of the band and lead vocalist, Jackie. Now, Jackie, here we go, because I know you love coming here. I'm not going to use you as a promotion ambassador now, but if you had to talk to somebody who said, yeah, they asked me to come and play at the Festival of King Island, I don't know that island at all. What is it all about?
What would I say? I would say it's one of the most incredible experiences you'll ever have in your life as a musician. It is amazing. You fly on this little plane into this little island. Everybody, from the moment your foot touches the ground, is welcoming, amazing. It's a small population, small community. Everybody knows everybody. It's just the sense of the community is incredible. Absolutely amazing. The food, second to none. The seafood, oh my God, everything. Even the art. There's a beautiful little boathouse down in Curry Harbour. There's so much to see and do. The landscape is incredible. But it's the people, man. It's the people. And I know I'm going to sound like a wanker when I say this, but it's the vibe as well. It's just like nowhere you've ever been before. And that's why I'm so excited to come back. And like Wade said, you know, some artists you kind of have to put a bar up and say, no, not this year. You've played here before. I would come every year if I could. And I would go to the island more if I could. It's absolutely incredible. And it's, I think, one of Australia's and one of Tassie's best kept secrets. It's incredible. And I understand why you only leave once a year, Wade.
Is it also that because we like to praise our green room. Give me a small description of the green room.
Oh, the green room is like this beautiful haven that overlooks Curry Harbour. So you have this open side and it overlooks Curry Harbour. And you sit there, you're having a drink, maybe you're having some local crayfish, maybe you're having a bit of King Island steak, and you're sitting there. And then the sun sets on the water. You've got the fishing boats, you've got the jetty, you've got the lighthouse. It's like idyllic. It's incredible. It's like one of the most amazing sunsets you'll ever see. You'll never forget it.
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you very much for that. And I know you mean it also. That definitely.
Are you putting my check in the mail?
we'll do it. We'll do that. We might pay you with cheese and crayfish. We have to think.
I am so okay. I forgot to mention the cheese. Oh my gosh.
Well, there you go. Now it's early in the year, Jackie. It's plans, but besides coming to the Festival of King Island, plans for 26.
Plans for 26. We've got a few new songs in the pipeline, so we're hoping to get in the studio and record those and release those.
Are we going to hear them at the festival? As a first, a little try?
You might hear one.
Well, yeah, we're hoping for.
Maybe. Yeah, they're very, very new. So, yeah. But in the meantime, I think, well, definitely since the last time we played there, we've released an album, which I'm going to shamelessly promote, Cattywampus.
Cattywampus. We hear plenty of it.
We hear all the tracks from that. We are going to, with our meager baggage allowance, we're going to bring over a selection of merchandise. So we've got things like stickers, patches, T-shirts, CDs. So we're going to have all that available at the festival as well. So if you like what we play, amazing, buy a CD, support us. If you don't, hey, it makes a great coaster.
Yeah, because how many people still have a CD player, you think? Maybe in older cars, but it's...
Look, there's this huge cohort of people that like having something physical they can hold. People appreciate the artwork. So if you just kind of stream digitally, you don't really get the artwork. You don't get something tangible to hold in your hand. And there's this whole cohort of people that still really, really enjoy that. I mean, look at cassettes and vinyl. They've made a massive comeback. And that's why we still go for CDs as well.
Well, it's only a few nights away, Jackie. I'm sure you're almost getting ready. I don't know if you probably haven't got your suitcase packed, but
my bag's nearly packed, Wade.
Great to see you again in a few weeks' time, and thanks for the chat, Jackie.
Looking forward to it.